doing? Hey? You're just lying there, are you? Just chilling. Just chilling on your back. Hello. Do you want a little tickle? Hey? Do you want a little tickle on your tum-tum? Yes. Is that fun, is it? Is that a nice little scratch? Yes. You're a little cutie pie, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You gonna get up? You gonna get up or are you gonna go back to sleep? What do you think? You're just gonna lie there and look gorgeous, are you? Yes, I bet you are. Yes, you're just a bundle of gorgeousness, aren't you? Big stretch. Oh, are you gonna get up? No. Oh, you're just gonna go back to sleep. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, the big yawn. Big yawn. This little guy's 4 weeks now. Yes. Just a gorgeous little thing, aren't you? Alright. They're so cute at this age. Are you gonna roll over? Oh, another big yawn. You sleepy boy. Sleepy boy. Oops, there we go. You rolled over. You're such a little pudding pie, aren't you? You have trouble rolling over. You've got such a big belly. Yes, you do. Oh, is your nail stuck? Oh dear. Let me help you. There you go. All better? Got a bit of fluff with you. Take that off. There we go. All good. Hey, all good. Bye. G'day guys, welcome back. I am going to do a bit of a cloudy pour today with the Folkart milk paint. Now I've used this before, I really like it. I actually prefer it to the satin enamels. So I'm just going to go again with it, have another little play. I am using for my white 50/50 Artist Loft Flow Acrylic to milk paint, and then I'm using 1 part of this white to 1 part Floetrol, which has got a little splash of Liquitex pouring medium in it. Now I've just gone over this old previously used canvas with some white paint, that white mix that I had there, and we're just going to see how that goes. My paints are Liquitex Basics. This is dioxazine purple, and I've mixed that 3 parts of my pouring medium to 1 part paint. And I've got phthalo blue here with a touch of black, just to darken it up a little bit. I don't have any Prussian blue, which is a shame. I'd like some. And then the red here is alizarin crimson, with just a splash of, like 1 little drop of black. My gold, I thought I'd just play with some gold. I haven't tried this gold in the cloud pour, but I've got a big bottle of this Sargent's Gold, so I'm going to try that. I mixed that 1 to 1 with my pouring medium. And yeah, get started. It's a 12 by 16 inch canvas. Now my paints do leave a little mound. I don't like them to be too thin, because then when I you know, when you're doing your ring pour and you tilt, you lose your rings. So I don't like them too thin. Now I'm using a lot of blue in the bottom there because I want a blue center. And then I'm going to pop some gold in, and then some of this white, just a little bit of it. It's pretty strong, you don't need a lot. Some purple, and I think I'll go again with the little bit of gold and some of this red, a bit more white, back to the blue, Probably don't need all this paint. And I have found out that it's best not to use too much paint because you create these gorgeous rings and then, you know, when you're pouring your paint out, and then you end up tipping most of it off. You know, if you've got too much in there. A little bit more gold. Let's do some of the, oh yeah, let's do some purple on the gold. A little bit of white. And some red. Should we do some more gold? I have no idea if this gold's going to react like the other golds that I've used does, but I'm not really expecting it to. I just thought it would be pretty if I had some gold in here. Okay. Now I'm going to pinch that, and let's see if I can get lots of rings. So bear with me. I'm going to see if I can get lots of rings this time, because normally I just go pretty quick. And, you know, I do big rings, but I'm going to see if I can slow it down. Slow it down, woman. And get some smaller rings. I'll lean up on the table here to keep my balance. Get into a nice little rhythm here. I think that's it. I think I've got a nice little rhythm happening now. I've got a nice little flow of paint. It's not getting too wobbly. There's a lot of white coming out. See, the paint that's in the cup, every time you swirl it around like this, it kind of mixes. You might have too much paint in here. See that red that's coming out now? It's looking like, it's a bit milky looking, isn't it? It's because it's mixing with the white. So I'm not getting a defined or definite red colour. So I'm thinking I might have too much white. Round and round we go. I'm getting dizzy watching this. I'm going to get a little bit closer now, because I'm getting to the end of the cup, so I'm getting a little bit closer to the surface. That way I can control my rings a little bit better. Oops, there comes the gold. Hello, gold. Again, it's quite paled, really, the gold. Catch the drip. We'll see. Maybe I've got too much white. How much did I put in? Probably 4 layers. Don't know. Maybe once I start stretching, the colours will be a bit more bright. Not sure. I did put a lot of white in there. Probably didn't need that much, but we'll see what happens. Whoa, I got too close with my torch there. Look at that. Burnt the paint. All right. Yeah, just a bit upset that it's got that dull haze over the whole thing. I can't really see my bright colours. Which is a bit of a shame. I was hoping that I would get nice bright colours, but obviously I've got too much white going on in here. Back to the middle. And over to this corner here. Liking that big blob of blue in the middle, that's pretty. The gold, oh, I was supposed to turn it the other way. The gold's kind of got a little bit lost, hey? Yeah, I wasn't really sure what this gold was going to do. It's a very thin paint. Very, very thin paint. Maybe I didn't use enough paint. Look, I'm really having to stretch it. Just going to keep that little bit of red there on the corner because I like it. Kind of lost the red everywhere else. Okay. Let's have a look at that. Now, I don't like to torch these again. I've decided I don't like to torch them again because once you've got your beautiful clouds happening, and then you torch it and you get these little pits everywhere, little white dots that pop up, so I don't like to do that. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. I don't know that it's as cloudy as I would have liked. Maybe it's because I've got the Liquitex pouring medium in there. I don't know. Like, I've done others that have worked better than this. So, yeah, not quite sure. I do like that blue there, that big band of blue. That's really pretty. I've been trying to get that for a while. I just think it looks more sky-like when it's got a big band of blue there. I need to fix this corner, so I'm going to pick up some of this purple and pop it there. And this one needs some as well. What are you doing over there, corner? What do you need? Oh, you need a little bit of that reddish tone, don't you? There we go. There's for you. And I need some more purple over here. Doesn't look as if it's reacting anymore, does it? Looks as if that's it. The best pour that I did, cloud pour, I used a lot more paint, and I tipped a lot of it off. And I thought, oh, you know, I've used way too much. I'll make less next time. But every time I've done it since then, it hasn't been as good. Maybe it's just got something to do with the fact that I am using less paint this time. What do you think? It's still pretty. I like those purple corners. They kind of match. And then we've got a lot of clouds here, and then I've got that dark section there. So I do like the composition of that one. It's just not as cloudy as I would have expected. Maybe I didn't use enough white. I've still got quite a lot here. Maybe that was the problem. You need to pour over this. Should I pour over it and do another one with more white? Oh dear. I just don't think I've got enough white in it. I'll show you the other one. This was the one that I really liked. It's got a lot more cloud in it, but I lost all my blue. So this one I really like because it's got more blue, and this one's got more white. I want both, don't I? I want a lot of white, but I want a lot of blue. I don't think you can get both. It's one or the other. If you have too much white, you lose your blue. If you have too much blue, you lose your white. So, yeah, and I've got a little bit of gold through there, in with that purple. That's changed it to a really pretty colour. I'll take it down for a close-up. But yeah, I haven't got quite as many effects as I thought I would get. I think I'm going to have to add a little bit more white to it next time. What do you reckon? Oh, 13 minutes. That was a quickie. Turn that off. Okay. Oops, that's still a bit bright there. All right, so we've got this pretty little corner here with some red and gold, which is kind of making it a little bit of an orange look. We've got some blue sort of pearls happening around the outside there. It's just some weird little creations. I wonder if it's the gold that's doing that. Might be the gold. Getting some weird little creations in the middle there. But when I poured my ring, remember I said it looked too white, too hazy? I mean, the colours have opened up a bit now. But I'm just wondering if by adding in that pouring medium, I might have made it a little bit too thin, my mixture. Not sure. It's still really pretty though. Look at that. How pretty is that? I really like that. Focus. Oh, that's better. Oh, that's the true colour. Nice dark blue on top there like that. Wish I could take a photo of it as I was standing here. All right, I think that's a keeper. I like that one. I really like that dark blue at the top there. Yep. All right, I'll have to have I love doing this milk paint. It's so much fun. Really enjoying it. It's a nice break from my flip cup pours. So there we go. It's pretty, isn't it? I guess the only thing I could say that I don't really like is the clouds aren't as puffy as they could be. They look a little bit more thinned out, and maybe that's just because my mix was a little bit thinner than my previous mix. Like a little bit, they look a bit more diluted. All right, definitely going to have to try it again. I don't know if the Liquitex pouring medium's made any difference at all. Don't know. I'll just keep practicing with it. All right, thanks for watching. I will see you for the next one. Bye for now.